Hey guys, Leeway Preface here. Now, I know I said in the last video that there was going to be a media blackout on Vent. That's now been lifted. Apparently it was only going to occur while I was needed. So, yeah, yesterday they said I wasn't needed, so here I am. Alright, so let's continue the show as normal. Alright, so our first article today, guys, is talking about one of the newest preachers in a Mississippi Pentecostal church. He is 4-year-old Canon Tipton. Okay, right. Alright. Okay. Here's where I start drawing some lines. Okay, he's 4 years old. He's preaching at his local Pentecostal. And his parents say they don't coerce him into doing it, but they're, by the sounds of it, promoting it. I'm sorry guys, but I've got to say this. Alright? You allow him to take the pulpit, you're promoting it. Alright? And you might as well be coercing him, because you're basically reinforcing to him that his behaviour is normal. It's not. He's a 4-year-old kid. He doesn't know the difference. Alright? He's basically repeating what he's known. For the life he's been through. He doesn't know any better. Alright, letting him take the pulpit at his local church. I'm sorry. But I can actually kind of only see two directions this kid's going to take when he grows up. He's either going to grow up and become so jaded and skeptical about the church that he'll pretty much turn into a fanatic against it, or he's going to turn into one of these manic street preachers, or just a manic preacher. Something along the likes of a cult leader, I suppose you could say. Simply put, if Canon's parents had some idea of what's sensible and what's not, they'd actually take this kid off the pulpit. Alright, disallow him from going on there. Okay, yes, granted, that's going to make things worse, but especially now that there's been a promotion of doing it, but truth be told, it can't be any worse than what he's doing now. Sorry, I can't. Let's move on. Okay, a man in Braunston in the United Kingdom has just been jailed. Okay, yes, granted, that sounds absolutely normal, but it's what he got jailed for that's kind of raising a few eyebrows. He gave his partner genital herpes. Now, apparently this comes about because there's a law in the UK where you cannot actually have sex with someone without informing them of any diseases and stuff like that. And in reality, it's a fairly good law. It's obscure, but it's quite valid and quite good. Alright? It's a law that actually came about to prevent the spread of these sexually transmitted diseases and infections. So that's why I actually quite like it. However, there's a lot of sexual health experts that are saying, well, jailing him for spreading the disease is kind of a backward step, and I'm afraid I have to disagree with the experts this time. Alright? Let's say a new sexually transmitted disease is discovered that eventually kills. Okay, yes, that's what AIDS was once upon a time. It was pretty much a murder sentence. It was pretty much a death sentence. Alright? And someone with that disease has sex with someone that doesn't and fails to inform them. Technically, that constitutes the murder or manslaughter. Alright? And if they do so deliberately, either through seduction or rape, it's tantamount to murder. So why get rid of the rule when it's actually out there to stop people from doing something stupid? Alright, we should be trying to find ways of healing people with these diseases and infections, but we can't, at the same time, we have to stop the spread. We have to contain the spread. And if it means making a requirement to inform your partner of any diseases and infections you have, then so be it. Right, so props to the United Kingdom for jailing this man. And I just have to say, what are you thinking, health experts? What are you thinking? To end on happy news, the Russians are going into space again, and in a very unusual way this time. A Russian company has developed its own space hotel. Alright? Now, I haven't heard anything like this since Richard Branson offered tourist space flights. Okay? And I wouldn't be surprised if Virgin and this Russian company called Orbital Technologies, alright, I wouldn't be surprised if they got together and actually provided the technology for this. Alright? Space is realistically the final frontier, and it's one great place to go for a holiday. Okay, yes, it's going across an anomaly. Alright? The price that they've got here is nearly $1 million. And I'm guessing that's in Australian dollars, so I'll let you take a guess as to how much that could cost US. I think it's over $1 million US. Yes. I will not be surprised if one of these days this type of thing becomes the norm. Alright? Regular space flights and out of this world hotels. Alright? And if this ever gets off the ground, which I hope it does, I would actually like to visit, book a room for myself. Okay? Alright. So that's it for today's Madness Ride. I'm Leeway Provis. I'll see everyone on Friday for Vent, And yeah, until then.